Hello everyone, it is me, it is thee, it is I, it is Patrick, completed. So he's all ready to go to my grandson. I hope he likes it. Right, I like this one. A lot of colour block in mine, which I wasn't too impressed with. But look how spangly sparkly it is. You can see it in the blues up here. It's just so lovely. Right, so what does that mean? I've completed it. So it means there is, I have a box here. I'll be kitting down. And it is rounds, sadly. Good old Patrick. So I'll put them there until the end. Oh dear. Oh, I need to get that out, don't I? I remember to put it away. Right, but first I have to put these into some kind of order. So I'll put them down there for now and I will get these into order. And I've got to put him and the other picture, which I shall do at the end, into my little box, you know, booklet things. Right, so let's get this into order. 150, 220. Dear, well that's a Z. That's the 5200s, that's at the end. Right, what have I got? God, I'm warm again. I did so much tidying up last night. I'm absolutely done. Done in. 385, 3838. Any more 38s? I've got 37 and a 37, and there's a 38. 3858 goes first. Then it goes that one. No, it doesn't. Then it goes that one. And when it goes that one, those two can go up there. And we've got 56. Oh, that's like it's a 33. So that goes there. Got any 9s? Yes, got a 9. Oh look, I've got 3705. Move down, 10 in the bed, done. The little one said, roll over. Right. 947, 894, 893, 827, 809, 798, 797, 775, 726. Right, there we go. We have it now in a sort of order. Right, so now let us. Now, in here, if I remember rightly, they are all done dart drills. I don't think I've got any, or many, should we say, of anything else. No, I don't think I have. Right. So, I'm going to get this underneath just to hide up some of this white, because it is a bit tad too bright, is this white. Right, and there we go. Right, got those just in case. I know where the labels are if I need them, but hopefully I won't be needing them. Right, so let's start with 150. I have many. Right, yes. So God, yesterday I had a little bit of energy that I decided I had to dispel, didn't I? Stupidly. I am absolutely exhausted today. My arms are still hurting, but well, that is that from doing 2 loads of laundry. Right, 150, 221. Oh that is. Oh, typical, no bag. Ah, okie dokie. Oh, these are the ones that the pens don't like writing on much. Oh well. Oh, I didn't do too badly. Right. But yeah. I did 2 loads of laundry, 1 load of hanging out. I've just hung out the other load today because I had to bring the airer in because I can't walk round to the garden and hang out the rest of the clothes on the line because it's too far for me to walk, especially carrying loads of clothes. There we go. So that one was a bit of a bust on doing that, because then I'd have only had to have gone and brought them back in again, and that would have been, oh dear. Right, 310. So I did that. I dragged the Hoover upstairs. I've got 318 in there, which is my heavy Dyson, so that was a pain. But I did it, and I hoovered upstairs. My bedroom floors, I mean, it's what I could do. And then, gosh, look how thin that is. 310. These are for my spare drill projects. Oh, look, I missed some, but I know I can't not do them because they are. I can see the bag. Can't not. OCD won't allow me. And yeah, and what else did I do? So I hoovered, nearly said mowed, hoovered the landing and my bedroom floor, and I obviously, before I'd hoovered my bedroom floor, I took all my bedding off. I put all the sheets into the wash and shook out. I have a weighted blanket. I don't have a duvet or anything like that. I have a weighted blanket, which I find is very helpful. It's been a godsend. And I took all that off. I ordered some new pillows. So they're hopefully coming. Well, they're going to come tomorrow. I thought they were going to come today, but it's tomorrow. Prime 1 day. Apparently means prime 2 days. And yes, so I did that, and then I came down, died a bit, and then I went up and made the bed, as you do. 498. But oh god, I just fighting with well, it's a 4-foot bed, so it's a small double bed. When my arms were on fire, aching, throbbing, in pain every time I lifted them, yay high, and it was awful. I hoovered the mattress as well because my freaking cat has decided before she died, this was, I must have been a bit late with her flea treatment, or I was going to put it on her. I bought the stuff and then she died, and so I didn't get a chance. But a parting gift was leaving me with some fleas. Bless her. So I've been trying to tackle those. And oh my god. So I've been hoovering manically, hoovering the bed. I've got this, gimmicky dust mite hoover thing. Don't ask me, it was one of those late night jobs that I was just tired and I just saw it and I was on spend mode, so I bought one. And it's supposed to be for dust mites, but apparently it does work for fleas as well, because I'm sure I got a few. But yeah, so dealt with that. Oh god. It's like, you have children And the thing you have to contend with kids nowadays, you didn't so much when I was at school. Yes, there were nits, lice, head lice, there were those, but we had a nitty Nora that used to come round, and she would examine our hair, and if she found any nits or anything else, that was it. We had to go home, and we weren't allowed back in school until we had the all clear, until they were gone. And then in time they did away with the nit nurses. You know, many of us mums used to say, well, we'll gladly pay 50p, you know, or a quid even, towards getting a nitty Nora back in, and you know, and hiring one who can do the whole range of the schools. So she starts at one end, works her way through the, you know, the primary schools, obviously, because that's mainly when it happens, through the primary schools and back around again, and just keep going round and round. And if every school and every school child in every school paid a quid, that'll pay her wages. You know, possibly pay the wages for 2 nitty Noras. But, you know, and we're all thinking, yep, we'll do that. That'd be good. That'd be a good thing. And, you know, then... So now the kids are awash with nits and head lice. But not only that is, I now want... Now, what would they be called? Nitty Noras for head lice and... Flitty Flora? No. I know. We need somebody for fleas who could check. Your cat is not allowed inside until he's clear. Oh my God. Yeah. Bloody annoying. Oh, sorry. Oh, back to yawn again. I do apologise. There'll be a lot of that going on, and this possibly this week. Tomorrow I'm not looking forward to, because tomorrow I think I'm going to be dead. Well, no, not dead literally, but I'm going to. And see, thing is with fibromyalgia, what I found, for me at any rate, is that it takes away your energy and it gives you pain. So you sort of got, everything you do is an effort. And then on the very few occasions that you find some energy and you feel a bit energized, your head goes overload and it suddenly thinks, oh, I've got energy, I've got to do something with it before it goes. Because it's, to me, it feels like something left on standby. You know, you're still having a trickle amount of energy going through it, and eventually, you know, it'll, say if it's a battery or whatever, it'll die out. And that's how I think I am, or I feel we are. You know, we have so much energy, and then we are it trickles away if we don't use it. So in my head then I've got to use it. I've got to use it while I've got it. But sadly, when you start using it, literally about half an hour in, oh, look, a bag with none in. Half an hour in, if that, sometimes, you realise that you actually, your energy is now depleted. So you've stored it up into this tank, which has got a small hole, saying, and it's leaking out the bottom without you using it. Now, I'm not making myself very clear, am I? I've given so many analogies and they are all, oh God, I know what I mean. But yeah, so it's trying to stop myself from overdoing it. But, you know, when you get the energy and you've got so much that you've got to do, you have a tendency of pushing through. And then you're pushing through on literally no energy. You're squeezing that last little bit of energy out of that battery, you know. And then eventually it just says, nah, not got anything else to give. And then you crash. And sometimes then, you know, after that, you think you're okay the next day, and you think, ooh, but you're not. It's a false sense, because you've only just restored so much of your energy. And so then And for me, usually, it's usually the second day after I've used the energy. So if I did the work yesterday, I'm expecting tomorrow to be horrible. You know, because after a while, if you keep half charging everything, you know, what happens is that battery just doesn't charge fully anymore, and it doesn't hold the charge. And that's how we are. Oh, I could just go to sleep now. 798. Let's get this done. And then this is the then I've got tomorrow's red done. Then this can be Wednesdays, but I've got to do some more to my favourite things 2024 thing. But I really have, oh God, died a death, shall we say. Right. 809. At least the good thing is these are all in one box. Yeah. There we go. 809. Oh, I know what would perhaps try and wake me up a bit more. Oh, some water. Oh, I had a horrible side headache as well yesterday on my head, just above my ear. Just above, but behind it. Oh God, it's one of these sharp pains that would last for a few seconds, then go away again, and then, you know, a minute or two later it'll be back again. And it just did that basically all throughout the day. Ugh. I think it's because I'm clenching my jaw because my TMJ's playing up. Oh God. Yeah. Yes, raining a bit outside now, typical after, you know, got another load of washing that I need to do. To be fair, it's not the washing. I like doing the washing, and I used to like hanging it out. You know, because you can just throw it in and it basically does it itself. Yeah, you got the hard job of throwing it in and then pulling it out. But basically, once it's in the washing machine, it just does itself, doesn't it? Not like in the olden days where you'd have to sort of, you know, put it in an old tub and get a washboard and do all that and then get it in a tub and go tread it on it to clean it, you know, to get the dirt out of it. And then shove it through a mangle. So, I mean, yeah, we have improved quite a lot. My nan used to have a mangle. I used to love it. And she used to show me how it went, you know, how it works. You know, she'd put a load of washing in her copper, as she'd call it. And then when it came out, she used to run it through the mangle to show me and get me to do it. That's really nice. You know, she showed exactly. 893. And I think I was only ever interested in it, at any rate, and that kind of thing. But that was on the days when that was on the weeks when I used to go and stop with her. God, I loved that. Get my nan company. Well, she died on the 11th of August. August is a month horribilis for me. August my nan died on my mum's side. And then August, well, we're coming up for it, the 19th. My other nan died. on my dad's side, and then August the 19th again, my dad died. I just don't like August. But well, 894. Oh God. You know, just sitting here, I'm overheating. And that is, you know, my thermostat is just, it's burning energy while I'm not really doing very much at all. I needed a bloody good service. Not in that way. Or maybe in that way. God, I haven't had that kind of a service in probably this millennia. No, that's a bit going it a bit. This oh, maybe it was 1990s. No, sorry, you don't need to know. 947. Good grief. Oh, we're on the 3000s. 3326. There it is. And there it is. Ah. Oh, here comes the rain. Maybe it's a storm. My lights are flickering. Might have been lights are flickering anyway. Because I think that one's about to go. One of them's about to go. Oh, 3705. Oh, all right, Nunu. Oh, let's take those library books back. Oh God, I ordered another bloody book, didn't I? Oh, God's sakes. When I ordered the pillows, there in my thing was a book. I've already got the library book of it out, but I wanted to get it for myself. So I've ordered it. I'm good at spending money. Oh dear. 3706. There it is. No, 3708. I don't want you. I want 3706. I haven't got any 3708. Well, my next Temu order is apparently it's with Every, so it could turn up at any year now. You think I'm kidding? $3756. Yeah, I can't remember what I ordered. Oh, I've got, oh, look at that. Well, hey, I've got a, what's it? I've got something which is supposed to be coming across by land. It's a pegboard for my office, for my keychains. Oh, God. Yeah, that's reminded me. Oh, have a laugh. I got some playing cards. And they are like anime playing cards. And these ones are Attack on Titan ones. And they're quite chunky, quite thick. Now, I used to sell them at £8. And they would sell like that. But because now they're on eBay, you know, I had to drop the price a lot. So I dropped them to £6, which people bought them. So that was good. And then I just had one person who came in with the best offer and offered me £4. I turned around and said, no, £5 is the low, £5. I dropped it to £5. I said, £5 is the actual lowest amount that I can go to. And then I'm not making anything, basically, or I'm making like 20p. Yeah, if it on £4, I would have made like 20p. And so I said, no, £5 is the lowest I can do. And then he came back with an offer of £4.50, and I came back with saying, no, £5 is the lowest, the best offer that I can do. Silence. I don't mind. If it doesn't have a sale, it doesn't have a sale, you know. But, you know, it's just like, which bit of best offer, don't they? It's like, keep on trying. No. That's when you say the best offer and the bartering is over, mate. You know. I mean, from £6, I'd already dropped it a £5. I mean, £1. So, you know. No, £2. £1, yeah, £1. 38.31. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but, you know, you've got to stick to your guns. It's a bit like when I do craft fairs. You know, I will adjust the price to considering to which craft fair I'm at, which area it is, by a smidge. But usually I tend to stick to the same price because, you know, that price is it. I mean, when I had fabric and I was selling fabric, you know, people used to complain that £12 a metre was a lot. But as I pointed out, you know, in the great scheme of things, if they can get it cheaper, then go for it, you know. They don't have to buy it from me. But sadly, I had to point out, saying, yeah, these big companies that you see, and they can get it, you know, they offer a better price. Well, they can, because they've got more buying power, and, you know, they've got more stores, say a majority of them are, you know, but they've definitely got more buying power, so they get better discounts. Saying, you know, for a metre of fabric at the time, I was selling it for £12. Some of it I was getting for, what, £9, 8, £9. Bear in mind, you had to buy a bolt, and a bolt was usually, you know, you were lucky if you can get a 7-metre bolt, but it was usually a 13-metre bolt. So you do 13 by 9, and that's just one fabric. You know, it was just silly money, you know. And whereas these bigger companies, they could get a much better discount because they were buying more of it. And so they would probably get a metre. I mean, when I say £9, that was the VAT included. If it was without the VAT, it would be something like £7.98 or something like that. 8. But, you know, once you've added the VAT and all the other bits on, you had to. And then shipping. Unless you bought so much, and then you got free shipping. So you'd have to buy over £500 or £1,000. I mean, some of these you had to buy for the very first order. You had to buy £1,000 worth. That was at the time. Now I think it's more. See, so that's where the buying power, you know, we just didn't have the buying power. I need one. Yes, so that's why things are, you have to sort of stick with your price. And I mean, some fabrics, Tilda's, they were only 7 metres on a bolt. No, 5 metres on a bolt from the company that I got them from. But that bolt was ridiculous price. So for Tilda, I had to have them at, what was it, 14? No, 16 quid. But I think I dropped them to like 15 quid or 14 quid. So I made a little bit of a, but they were bought quite often. You know, Tilda was known to be quite expensive. 3838. So, you know, so people expected it. I mean, first off, I used to sell fat quarters, which you get 4 fat quarters in a metre, and I would sell them at £2.75. But now they're about £4 for a fat quarter. Yeah. So my best bargains still are, I suppose, even though they're very cheap, are I've got a £4 scrap bag of fabrics, which is a mixture of pieces, you know. I mean, here's one of them. This is £4 worth, but you get sort of that sort of size, you know. That's Tilda. You know, these are all like quilting cotton. Some are thin quilting cotton, like lawn. That was I used to make my own. I had that fabric and I made my own jelly rolls. These are the fabrics, some of the fabrics. So you'd get like 30 pieces of fabric. That was from a panel. That was quite nice. I mean, some of these you never knew which would go. Yes, they're not kind of like you know, they're more of the modern quilting sort of thing. They're not, you know, like that one or the Tilda one, you know, which are, you know, or Moda. Yeah, so you get like 30 pieces for £4, and then you'd also get a little little free gift inside, which could be some buttons, it could be some you know, a little zip, it could be a Gutterman thread. So I mean, you know, Gutterman threads, they're about £2. And yeah, so and then I'll do a, so that was 30 piece, then I'll do a 50-piece one for £6. Yeah, 3858. But you know, fabric, I still do those, they're up on eBay. 3858. Great for little small projects and things like that, or if you're piecing together a little scrap quilt or scrap cushion. 3856, we're getting there. 57. Oh, another one. Golly, I have to hunt out my cushions. I've done some nice patchworky cushions. And I did have 3 big sheets of like scrappy quilt type tops, which I made, but obviously now I've only got 2.5. So I've turned that into a lap one because I cut one of them up so I could wrap Desi up to take her with me, you know, to put her in her place under the tree, because it was something that she loved, that quilt. And when that cover was on, see, I'd have that as an overcover over my weighted blanket, and if it sort of slipped off, she wouldn't come up. She didn't mind the weighted blanket. I mean, she would come up, but she would wait until I basically put that quilt on the top, and then she would come up, and then she would curl up in between my knees, you know, and take over the whole bed, you know. So in the end, I've got 1 foot out of the bed trying to balance myself on the floor while I'm trying to curve around her. Go figure, she was the queen of the bed. 5200. All right, now we're on to these little ones, these last ones. There's 5200, and I haven't got one in there. There they are. So yeah, so I gave her that bit. But it's crazy, isn't it? I haven't touched my sewing machine in years. And it's crazy because that was a very expensive sewing machine. Actually, I have to get it out, and maybe I'll get that out another time for crafting and do one. I love that sewing machine. I couldn't use normal bobbins on it. I had to get these special ones. because basically it would tell you, it would beep at you when you were practically out of bobbin, which is great. And if you had a jam, oh my God, I loved it. There was a little button you pressed and it'd go, jam was cleared. Perfect. Absolutely loved it. Right, now this one is one of these weird ones. Now those are squares. So, I don't know what I did with my Zs. Oh look. Where are these from? Right, these circles, I'm going to put these away as well while we're there. Might as well, mightn't I? Whew. Have I got any more? Probably, but that'll do for now, I think. If there are any more, there are more. Right, so in here, can't take that off, so I'll have to put one over the top. And it will be, what was it? It was, there it is, Z761. Duck. Better put that on. Right, try not to rip the bag as I open it. Oh, that's good. Sometimes they're so tough and you can't ever open it without practically ripping it. Right, so that is that one, and I'll put him up there because he's sort of different. He's rainbow dust or whatever. Pixie dust. Z. Zimmer. I don't know. Right. So that is that. Right, so now I'll have a quick slurp of water again. Right, 3865. Well, I actually think that is more 3865, and that to me looks more like blank. Yeah, I'm going to call that blank because that is well white. Oh. Right, now 196. If they'll all fit in here, that is. Well, that can't be 196 because there isn't a 196 in the box. So 169, but 169 is a grey. Ah, dear. 415. Now I know there is a 415, but is it the same colour? Slightly lighter, so I'm not going to bother with him. $600. No, they're all different colours. $152. Well, that's definitely not 152, is it? Look at that. No, so I can't do these. These are all different colours. Well, that's 310, so that one definitely is in here. 310 in any language is 310. Not as nice though, so now I'm not putting in. I think they're acrylics, to be honest. So actually, if these are all acrylics, I'm not putting them in, and that one hasn't even got a flipping. Right, so these will have to go into, well, with these ones I should probably end up using them in my projects then. So they can go back in the bag. them in. Get my glasses off so I can see these up close. Oh, they're acrylic, so forget those. They can come in here. There we go. So after all that, right, so on that note, oh, I haven't finished, have I? I've got to do that. Dozy Muppet. Is it that one? Nope. This one. All right. So we've got to go through this. Oh, they're my finished ones, aren't they? So here, this one. So we've got to find it in here. Oh, it's got to be in there. The sheet, you know, the big picture. There it is. There's Patrick. All right, so we take Patrick out. Now I put it in here with my ones which are done. Let's put it in. No, I won't, because that's just sort of, oh, I don't know. No, won't. Oh dear, where are you? All right, we're starting a new page. There we go. So that is that. And I will be doing another kitting up soon because I have this box. This now box is empty. So what I might be doing, but it all depends. All right, let's roll this up and I can put this away. I have to roll it on the outside. If I can get it. Right. Try to keep the Ujima flips in, you know, the drills on. Right, there we go, that's ready for my grandson. Perfect. Right, so what was I going to do? Oh yes, I was going to just double check something, wasn't I? Oh, that's all right. Right, it's going to be this. Right, what I'm going to kit up next is that one. It is this one. Be true to yourself. All right. Take this out. And this, put him in the side there. This one can go. Right, now what did I do with those other scissors? Oh God, I had two pairs. I had two pairs and one was out on the table here and I just put one away because I knew I had one there and it's gone. Right, so we'll go back. My fabric ones, and I shouldn't be using it for this. Right, there we go. 57. Right, this one can get put into here. I might have to put it into the same. Where is it? These are the ones I've got to finish. Well, these ones I've kitted up, but I haven't started. Well, except for that one, which is the Diamond Art Studio Christmas cross stitch conversion, but I just couldn't do it after you know, doing DIY DP November. I was like, whoa. And then with Christmas it was like, oh dear. Right, oh shoot, where did that go? And the drills, let's just, right, there's a lot of colour blocking on this one. Wonder Woman. All right, so I'll put him up there for now. Right. Oh God, I've got to put those scissors away, haven't I? Numpty. Right. I'm not doing this now, am I? This is getting ready for the next one. What a silly muppet I am. I'm getting ahead of the game. Righty ho, so on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you very soon for the next one, which is kitting up. Tutty bye.